Hey guys, it's me again, Mrs. Mosier here, and I'm going to answer a few of you guys' questions about how to submit work on Google Classroom. Now, I know this is very different from you guys, and y'all are used to doing work in class and working in your book, pencil, paper, and turning it in to the teacher that way. Well, now since we have migrated to remote learning and we're using Google Classroom as a tool, now we have to submit things electronically, okay? So right now I am on my Google Classroom homepage and I'm looking at my first period class. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to upload work, whether it's via Google Docs or if it's on your cell phone or tablet where you have downloaded the Google Classroom app, okay? First, I'm gonna click on classwork, and you guys would see this as well on your end. Okay, this is that online fraction calculator that I was talking about, where you can use fractions to multiply or find your answers here. All you have to do is just click on the website and just type in your fractions that way. Okay, the next thing that I have at the top is called how to turn in work. So this is what you guys would need to read in full detail so that you understand exactly how to turn in work. Now, this video is a step-by-step tutorial, but it is also good to know things for yourself by reading. Okay, so I'm gonna get in just a little bit closer. Here it says from the classwork tab at the top, click on it, click on the assignment from the list, read the directions, complete the assignment, etc. In the your work box to the top right, click on the plus sign, add or create. From the drop down box, you will see a blue icon that says Docs. It will create and open up a Google Doc that looks similar to Microsoft Word, and you can type your answers on the document. Remember, Google Docs, you do not have to download a separate app on your phone. It's already built into Google Classroom, so keep that in mind. I strongly ask that if using Google Docs that you number all work, list page numbers, and type your name on it at the top. And these are things that you would do if you were using regular pencil and paper anyway. So make sure if you're doing your work on Google Docs that you say, hey, this is page 265, this is number 9, okay? This is number 10, this is number 11, so on and so forth. The next option besides using Google Docs, let me back up. Okay, is to post your work or answers using pictures, from your cell phone or tablet. Yeah, I'll zoom in just a little bit. It says download the Google Classroom app on your smartphone or tablet. I have the Google Classroom app on my cell phone as well, just so I can have easier access when I'm not readily available to use my laptop. Okay, so download the app on your phone or your tablet as well, okay, if you have the space for it. Enter our class code just like you would normally. Use the Google Classroom from your smartphone or tablet. Now, to turn in work, you would actually use notebook, paper, and pencil. So say for instance, this is some of my work from page 265. This is number 14 and number 15. So this is the work that I have done, and what I would do with this is actually take a picture of it. Okay, so here, back to the directions, it says take a picture of your classwork and upload it to the specified assignment. Make sure your camera lens is clean. That makes a huge difference when I'm trying to look at your work. So always make sure that that camera lens on the back is clean. When you are ready to submit an assignment, simply click on the plus sign or add or create. Click on the file icon and select gallery or pictures and upload/turn in. Make sure problems are numbered and your name is on your classwork. Please make sure it's neat and orderly, and show all work, okay? If you know that it's not neat, then fix it. I will not grade sloppy work, so that's something that you need to try again. You already know how Miss Mosier is, guys. We've been together for a long time. Okay, stay within the margins and write on the lines of your notebook paper. So make sure that it is presentable for your teacher to grade, okay? All right, so those are the two options. So Mr. Mosier has invited me to his second period social studies class. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do those steps, okay? So now I'm gonna come here. I'm going to scroll all the way down to social studies, Mr. Mosier, just so that you can have an example of what you would do. So right now, excuse me, I am a student in his class. Excuse me, guys, I have to clear my throat. No, I do not have coronavirus. I'm just clearing my throat, okay? So I would simply go up here to the top where it says classwork. So like I said, I'm a student in his class looking at it, okay? I'm going to click on classwork. His very first assignment here is something called the Maya, okay? So I would click on it, click on view assignment. I read all his directions. He's saying to read a section in chapter 16 on page 468 and then answer some question or take some notes, okay? So this here is the link to his textbook. So anyway, I'm just going to slide over here to the right. You will see on that same page where it says your work, okay? Up here at the top, it says that it has been assigned to you or me, okay? So say for instance, I'm ready to do my work. I'm going to hit the add or create button like I explained before. I'm going to scroll down to the blue docs button. Okay, so this is Google Docs. Remember, you do not have to download a separate app. Okay, so click on Google Docs. Google Docs is preparing to open on my laptop. Okay, and it's going to also create a new tab up here at the top. Okay, so now this kind of looks like a Microsoft Word document, doesn't it? Okay, and you guys mostly should be familiar with using Microsoft Word. So say for instance, I want to do my assignment here. So I'm going to type in Jelaine Mosier, okay, because we want our name on it. I'm going to put today's date. Okay, and then I'm going to say, oh, well, Ms. Mosier wanted us to do page 265. And here I'm going to start numbering it. Okay, so this is like number 9. All right, and so for number 9, we said that the answer was the formulas are alike because the base and the rectangle area are the same as the length times width. So base equals length times width. So here I would say base equals length times width, okay? And that is, whoops, excuse me with the typos. That is the answer for number 9, okay? Here I'm gonna do number 10, okay? And remember for number 10, we said that we needed to divide both sides by 100, okay? And these are some of the same answers, and this is what you would do to that assignment, okay? And then number 11, we said that the height equal 11 and 1/2, or, and you see how it converted it to a fraction for you, or you can do 11.5, okay? So on and so forth. So you guys get the picture, okay? So it's just like you're typing in Microsoft Word. You can do all of those things, put your name, the date, the page number. Say for instance, I wanted page 266 next. So you would simply indicate that and put page 266, okay? And you would start with the next number, all right? So now, say for instance, we're done with the assignment. I've done everything that Ms. Mosier asked for. So now I'm gonna go over here to the top where there's this grayed out button and it says turn in. So I'm gonna click on turn in, okay? Now I get another little sub box and it says turn in your work question mark. And it says one attachment will be submitted for the Maya. And I'm gonna click in turn in. I'm done, I know I've checked over my work, blah, blah, blah. Click on turn in. All right. So if you look then, we're still on that same page where the teacher has given the assignment and given the directions. You look over here to the far right, you will see where it says your work, and now it says turned in instead of assigned, and the work is turned in. Now say for instance you make a mistake and, oh, well, I need to go back and add problems 12 through 19 for page 266. Okay, so you would click on unsubmit and go through it that way. Okay, but I don't need to this time, so it's turned in to the teacher. Once Ms. Mosier takes a look at who all has turned in the work and she get ready to grade it, she'll see that I have indeed turned in my work. Okay, now say for instance that you're using Google Classroom on your device, okay, whether it be a tablet or your smartphone. You would still pull up Google Classroom, log in the same way, but this time it'll be on your handy device and not your computer or laptop. I would still go into where that teacher's class is. I would click on classwork. Okay, so we're just going to pretend that this is the cell phone. Okay, let me see what this assignment is. I think that's just a video, but let me look. So I click here on view assignment. I still want to turn the work in, so I'm going to go to add or create. So see, the work here says assign. So I click on the plus sign, add or create, and I'm still doing this on my cell phone. I will scroll all the way down to where it says file. Okay, F-I-L-E, file. Okay, click there. And what it's going to do is pull up all your files in your cell phone. Okay, and then what you would do is select files from your device. So whatever you have on your cell phone or on your tablet, whether it be pictures or whatnot. So here on the computer, I'm just going to go to my, I don't know, let's just say screenshots or whatever, okay? And say, for instance, my pictures is there of the classwork that I've done, okay? And then what I would do is just upload it just as you would upload pictures to Facebook, or you would upload pictures to Instagram or Snapchat, okay? You would go through the same routine you did here. Then it'll ask you to submit it, and then you would click on the box that says submit. So that's how you do it on the cell phone or the tablet, okay? So remember that you have to do the work on pencil or paper if you're going that route. Take pictures of the work. Make sure your camera lens is clean. Make sure you're at a right angle so that I can see everything. And then you would go through the prompts, add or create. You'll click on that tab there, add or create, and then click on the button that says file, this time if you're on your cell phone or on your tablet. Okay, and then you would submit the work, and then it would then say turned in. Okay, remember, make sure that you're reading through all of the assignments. Okay, read all of the directions on the assignments. Okay, this is your first assignment here, so I'm going to click on it so that you can see it. And it tells you to read pages 260 through 262. Page 260, answer questions A through C. Well, remember, we did that together, but you still have to turn it in to get a grade for it, okay? So even though I made a YouTube video and I went over step by step, you still have to turn in the work, okay? You still have to do the work, okay? So don't get that confused, okay? So here's a picture of those textbook pages where you would open it. And when you get done or you get ready to turn in your work, you would simply go through that routine like what I showed you. If I was a student in Mr. Mosier's class, I would then come in to turn in work. So let me cancel this one so you can see. I'm going to hit not cancel, but unsubmit. Okay. Another thing you guys could do is mark an assignment as done. Okay, so here we are. So say for instance you guys have to watch those YouTube videos. Say for instance you have to watch those YouTube videos, and to let me know that you have watched them and you've taken your notes on them like I asked, you would come in and click on mark as done. Okay, and it says you didn't attach the work, so your teacher will just see it as done, and so you would click on mark as done. Okay, so that's for something where you did not have to turn in any work. Okay, and over here on your side it would say turned in. Okay, and that's for the videos. That was strictly for the videos. But if I'm asking for an assignment, then you know that you would have to add or create. I hope this video has been very helpful to you guys. Remember, if you have any questions or concerns or issues, simply send me a message through Ramon or send me a message here on Google Classroom, and I will get back in contact with you. All right, until next time. Bye-bye.